Hello there. So with the recent release of Jedi Survivor, along with the trailer for the new Ahsoka Tano miniseries, I've really been having Star Wars on the brain as of late. So much so that you can say that I've been inspired. Oh, what's that I hear you whispering? Yes, I've been inspired. I finally feel ready. I finally feel like I'm in the place in my life where I can speak my truth to you all. My favorite Star Wars movie of all time is Revenge of the Sith. And yes, I like it more than Return of the Jedi and even more than The Empire Strikes Back. But please, don't strike my channel or send the Nintendo ninjas to my house. But don't fret, I have even worse news for you. My favorite Star Wars game is not KOTOR. And it's not Battlefront 2. Hell, it's not even Fallen Order. A game that I just finished playing the last level for like 10 minutes before recording this video. And even with its fugly graphics and its clunky PS2 ass combat mechanics, my favorite Star Wars game of all time is still Star Wars Revenge of the Sith for the PS2. So thanks for dealing with me, because this is where the fun begins. The game is great, but also kinda like, isn't? So let's start with this. I'll take off my rose-tinted goggles and level with you. As with most movie tie-in games of this era, the game is just okay. It's not terrible, but it does have many flaws. But if there's one thing the game does have, it's charm. It's overloaded with charm in that special way that only an early 2000s PS2 game could be. The story, with minor exceptions, stays close to the titular Star Wars movie. It hits all of the major beats, like the Dooku fight and Anakin's assault on the Archives, because Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do? It's my shit. But even with this, the game gives you a lot of variety in regards to how you choose to play the game as far as implementing a particular style. Even though it's still the typical PS2 era God of War ass combat that you expect. You know it, you love it, maybe. Press square to light attack, press triangle to heavy, press X to jump, press X twice while midair to double jump. It's nothing new. Hell, it wasn't new when it dropped. Like, have you played Jedi Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor? We've only marginally grown from this. And here it's kind of clunky and slow, but to call the game bad just because of this is rude and uncouth and presumptuous. Because only Siths deal in absolutes. But take a gander at this. When you find yourself in a mano-a-mano duel between you and another saber-wielding Sith or Jedi, is when the combat really clicks and becomes intense, and it becomes fun. Mainly because it breaks the monotony of just pressing square a bunch like you're the worst Guitar Hero player ever, or you just got your ass kicked by your little brother in Budokai Tenkaichi. Oh my god, can we visit again? Oh my god, I can't believe we're getting the new Tenkaichi game. It's so fucking cool. But the game does have a lot in it. LucasArts really chose the let's force throw a bunch of extra shit to the wall and see if it sticks, and hopefully we can force choke some more content out of it. Yeah, okay, I'll stop. But when you start to think, oh, is this all there is to the game? Well, not quite. The game also adds bonus modes that act as B-sides to the story, and that's where the charm really is. You get to do things that you would never see them allow you to do in newer Star Wars games, such as playing entire levels as Yoda and Grievous. You even get to play as the random Grievous bodyguard droids. And that level even comes complete with a boss fight, which is crazy to me. And that's not all. Along with the mainline story missions, you get a separate group of co-op missions that allow you to play levels with your friends. And you even get to play specific moments from the other movies, such as the old man Kenobi versus Darth Vader fight from A New Hope. Woo boy, now this is pod racing. Let's say you don't care about any of this. You just want to swing your saber at your friends for a few minutes. Well, I have two things to say to you, bucko. Number one, get a room. And number two, you can easily do that too. The game has a serviceable versus mode that lets you fight with popular and world-renowned Star Wars characters like Syndralic or Sarah Keto? But I know what you're thinking. Amron, Mr. the Seance of the Seance Does Geek fame. What gives? Sin and Sarah? They're like the Sub-Zero and Scorpion of the whole Star Wars franchise. What if I don't want to play with someone like that? What if I want to play with someone a bit less popular and a little more niche? Well, I got you, fam. The Versus mode also has that silly little coughing robot and a dentist from Johnny Depp's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Wait, what was my point? I had one, right? Oh yeah, now that's I did that one already. So here's the thing. Despite my love and nostalgia blinded admiration for this PS2-ass game, I can be honest and completely unbiased about this point here. And it's going to be difficult for me to do this next part. I guess you can say,
I know what I have to do, but I don't know what I have to start to do it.
Revenge of the Sith, the forgotten Star Wars game, honestly isn't that good. It's clunky and weird, and the camera isn't sure what it wants to do, and the dialogue is stilted, but the actual movie dialogue is stilted too. So sure, there's a lot to do, but it's more or less you repeating the same gameplay loop over and over again, like with most beat 'em ups of this era. Go in the room, beat all the droids, go in another room, beat all the droids, kill some younglings. It's very samey. And maybe it's time to let games like these go. Just leave them in the past where they are most beloved. Maybe we should just let the past die. Kill it if you have to. That's the only way to become what you truly are. A gamer boy. She said, see you later, boy? Oh my God, I am so sorry. But guess what, true believer? Despite all of this, miraculously, the game still bumps. I had fun. Maybe not the same fun I had when I was like 11 or 12. Hell, 12 or 13, or however old I was when this shit came out. But I had fun nonetheless. Sometimes simple beat 'em up games are soothing, just to turn a game on and play and not focus 200% of your brain power to staring at a mini map all day or wandering around opening loot chests, which is gross. So uncivilized. So at the end of the day, the game is not that great, but it's fun. It brings me back to an era where admittedly, games were at their most fun. So play it, man. Go be a preteen again. Go enjoy the Star Wars game that no one talks about. Okay, we're at the end. I need a quote to end this. So it's treat. No. Misa think. No, not that one. You should get this Star Wars game because your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection. Should I do the cough? No, that's stupid. Why'd I do this video? Thanks for watching. I have 2 more videos in the cut coming. I have like a Futurama thing and a Cloverfield thing. Why? I don't know. It's what I do, I guess. Am I stalling to hit 10 minutes? I might be. Am I going to turn the video off when it hits 10 minutes? Maybe. Let's find out. I still don't know why y'all watch my videos. I really don't. All my videos are trash. Nonetheless, if you're one of the 5 people who make it this far into the video, thank you for watching. I love y'all. Keep supporting. Unless you don't want to. Goodbye.